Good evening. I am QUAN, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. Today is December the 24th, and the time right now is 9:41 p.m. I usually don't do readings this time of the night, but this was such an amazing reading that I just did. I didn't have the intention of even doing a reading, but I started to shake and quiver, and I started playing with the cards, and then a spread line by line came out, and I felt so much of a sensation in my back while I was pulling the cards. I mean, I had no choice but to go ahead and do the full reading. So that's why I have the cards already spread out here. But it kind of is a follow-up to some other readings that I've done in the past few days, and it really freaked me out. Because it's confirmation. This reading right here is confirmation that a lot of like the gang stalking, the spell work, the targeting, and things that have been going on are actually officially coming to an end. This is not just a whole bunch of talk. This is not just readers talking out the side of their neck. A lot of our readings are resonating with each other, and the same scenarios keep coming out. But this, what just came out for me right now, lines up perfectly with two other readings I did about this earth sign spiritual practitioner. So, it's crazy because everyone is getting their karma now. All the playing that they've been doing, all the torturing and harassment of God's people, of divine ones that they've been doing. My guides have been screaming retribution in my ear, non-stop, day and night, almost to the point where I'm like, this can't be real. Maybe I'm going crazy. But they will not stop. I have a guide that is very angry. Yeah, they get mad too. And they just keep screaming retribution. I don't know if this is someone that was alive here before and something unjust was done to them. So they're going to make sure that they're going to make sure that they have their hand on everybody that was involved until they get retribution. But it's somebody, there is a guide, and I believe this guide could be on the back of several tarot card readers, but they just keep saying retribution. So if this was like a coven doing something, or groups of people, that were working together to attack certain other groups of people, somebody that has passed over has really had their hand in and on this for some time now, because all they keep yelling at me is retribution, and it's with so much passion. They have so much passion in how they're yelling it. It's like a mixture of anger and excitement. Retribution. So I hope whoever hears this, if you're a person that's on the bottom of the wheel of karma because you've been doing wrong, you've been attacking innocent people, this message is for you. Retribution. Somebody wants their retribution, and they're gonna get it. Woo, I'm shaking. Okay, so when I dealt these cards, this was like the first thing that came out was the Ace of Wands. Okay, and it was like NEWSFLASH. That's how it came to me. Like just in, like CNN. This just in. Just happened. We got a big news flash here. This is like in the spirit world. They're like, news flash. just happening right now. This Page of Wands reversed, that can represent someone that is not making any progress in something that they've been doing. Now, I went into detail with all these cards, to clarify already. This is an earth sign spiritual practitioner that kept popping up in my other readings. This earth sign spiritual practitioner was hired by an air sign, a Libra, okay? And I'm sure there were a lot of other people that were involved in this. I believe it's a coven involved and other groups as well, tied in with governmental entities as well, working together to harass certain groups of people. Now, what happened here is this Libra was paying this earth sign spiritual practitioner to do work for him, okay? And what came out was, newsflash, this spiritual practitioner is officially fired. It came out one after the other. 5 of Pentacles. Okay? Right now, they're out in the cold, literally. They are literally financially out in the cold. Not mentally. This person is out in the cold and their career is at an end. Maybe they can get a job juggling, or perhaps they can get some employment as a magician in a circus or something else. Maybe they can do magic tricks now at a children's birthday. But they are no longer a spiritual practitioner. Now they can do card tricks for kids maybe at a carnival. That's the only type of magician this earth sign spiritual practitioner can be now. He can pull rabbits out of hats, and that's it. This person is shut down and emotionally closed with this Ace of Cups here. He is energetically shut the hell down. This earth sign spiritual practitioner that now can get employment as a magician pulling rabbits out of hats is shut the hell down energetically. And wait till you find out who shut them down. Wait till you'll find out who shut him. I spent a lot of time looking at these cards for this and clarifying, because I was like, well, you'll see when I get there. You'll see when I get there. And they're in the Hangman. This spiritual practitioner is in the Hangman right now. And the messed up thing about it is, one of the main people that this earth sign spiritual practitioner was hired to go after spiritually, he ended up falling in love with that person. I think in my other reading, it was a Pisces. But he ended up falling in love with the person, or being attracted to, or wanting to make an offer to the person that they were hired to do spiritual work on. And that's what threw everything off. So this Libra, now with the devil reversed, okay, that was addicted and obsessed before with bringing down the Pisces that they hired the earth sign spiritual practitioner to attack. At this point, this Libra is very angry because they can't get control. I believe it was some money involved for this particular Libra if they were able to bring this Pisces down. But since they were unable to pay this spiritual practitioner to gain control here, okay, with the Chariot card reversed, they're no longer they're no longer waiting on this. They were very unhappy with the results that they got. They're very unhappy with the results that they got. So now they're just wanting to forget about it. They don't even want to go over it anymore. They're moving away from this now. That's why we got the 7 of Cups here reversed. They don't want to go through it anymore. They've been going over and over and over with this earth sign spiritual practitioner. Well, did you try this? Did you do that? You were supposed to do this. You were supposed to get her hooked on you. You know, why isn't anything that you're promising, none of the results that you promised came out? This person's vibration instead got higher. They became more powerful. They broke every spell that you tried to cast. Nothing you did worked. Nothing you did work, and I've been paying you for over a year to get control of this Pisces mind. Now, this is where it gets freaky for me. The Queen of Cups came out right here. And the Queen of Cups came out right next to the King of Cups. But I ran out of space. But so you all can see, I'll put them side by side. Well, I'll put it here. The Queen of Cups came out next to the King of Cups. Now, I was trying to figure out who this Queen of Cups and King of Cups was. And I kept clarifying and clarifying. You know, I was using this other deck of cards to clarify. I went over it over and over and over again. And I was like, is this a married couple? Because, you know, usually when the Queen of Cups comes beside the King of Cups, it's usually a couple. Usually the Queen of Cups is disposed to the King of Cups or vice versa. And I kept going over. I said, is this a family? Is this members of a coven? Is this a husband and wife? Is this a brother and sister? And finally, it came out and clarified that this King of Cups and Queen of Cups isn't even in a damn physical body walking on this planet. These are spirit guides. This King of Cups and Queen of Cups are spiritual guides. Spiritual guides walking around us and amongst us. Those guides that walk around your enemies and watch them as they plot and plan and chant over candles for your demise and do witchcraft on you and use energy weapons on you. This King of Cups and Queen of Cups are your guides. These are your angels that were right there watching them spin their spider web of magic. They were right there watching them every step of the way. And they were protecting you and looking over you and watching you. If I could tell you all of the energy that was shooting through my back when I was doing this reading, and I got so emotional when I got to this King of Cups and Queen of Cups here. Because this King of Cups and Queen of Cups, like I said, are your spirit guides. These are angels that were protecting a lot of you and looking over you from things you didn't even know were thrown at you because they never touched you. Some of the attacks you all experienced, you were aware of because you felt them in your body. But some of the attacks you were never aware of because they protected you from them. It is divine retribution right now. I was driving down the street yesterday. And when I came back from the store down the other way, there was an accident, and it was a car where the person they were trying to pull out the car had just crashed into a pole, and it was a dead body inside the car. The person already passed away. And I recognized the car as one of the people that were following me around gang stalking. Let me tell y'all something. It is not a game right now, at the end of this year right now. It is divine retribution, and you are protected. So, okay. So what the guides said, after this Libra got no success The Libra does not want to review anymore and go over anymore with this earth sign spiritual practitioner what the hell went wrong and what they did or did not do, why they were not successful. They don't know that earth sign spiritual practitioner's success had or non-success didn't have anything to do with him. That had to do with God. So they will not get a new start. They will not get a new start now. And then now the thing about it is this earth sign spiritual practitioner now that may also have fire in their chart, okay? And now they're thinking that they're going to be able to get the 10 of Pentacles with the Strength card possibly by making an offer, a love offer. They want to go back and make a love offer now to the person that they've been doing magic on. Okay? This is a spiritual practitioner that has both earth and fire in their chart. It's either the sun, the moon, or their rising. They're both earth and fire. And now, like I said, now that they're no longer employed by this Libra, and unemployed, now they figure, now I can go back and make a love offer, because I did fall in love with the person I was hired to take out and to take down. And this is where it gets funny for me. Okay, this is where it gets funny. I'm gonna move these cards up some so that y'all can see the other cards that I pulled, because this is where it really gets interesting. Okay. This is where it gets really interesting for me. So we got this earth sign spiritual practitioner now that is out of work. As I said, he can get a job squirting water out of sleeves and pulling rabbits out of hats and doing card tricks. But his days of being a spiritual practitioner are over. He is ruined. And it's because he fell in love with the person that he was hired to take down. She might have put a spell on him. She might have put a love spell on him because she knew what he was doing. And she was probably high vibrational. She was probably so high vibrational, she didn't even want to hurt the person. She probably was handling this person with kid gloves. So she just put a love spell on him and tapped him on his behind and sent him on his way. Said, don't get in no more trouble now. You better go on ahead. So guess what happened? So he wanted to go and make a love offer now to the Pisces that he was hired to spiritually take out. But he's binded. Okay, we got the 8 of Swords here. This is what came out. After I clarified these cards and, the 2 of Cups came out and everything came out where he wanted to make this love offer, the 8 of Swords came out, that he was binded. And then guess what came out next? The Queen of Swords came out along with the King of Swords, side by side. And I was like, what is going on? Is this another couple? Is this another couple? So I had to go deep and clarify, because I was like, what couple is this? Because when I first did the clarification to try to figure out, okay, he's bounded by this couple. Is this someone he's married to, or what? I mean, what's going on here? And because it did come out that he wanted to make a love offer, to this Pisces, right? But this is the clarification cards that came out. Justice reversed. Karma. Okay? And judgment was called. Judgment was called. And then because he tried to win at all costs, he's been beat on both sides. He can't make a love offer. He can't go back and make a love offer to this person he was trying to attack and take out. And he is defeated. But I still wasn't happy, because I still wanted to know who this King of Swords reversed was next to the Queen of Swords. Because I already had the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups come out side by side, which were my spirit guides. So I asked for further clarification. And when I went and did further clarification, this is what I got right here. I got a 5 of clubs. I got a Queen of Hearts and next to a King of Hearts. And then I got a Queen of Spades next to a King of Diamonds. Do you know who these people are? Next to this number 5, these are his spirit guides. They told me that these are his spirit guides. The same way that my spirit guides, or you all, everyone's spirit guides that has been being attacked, came out here as the Queen and King of Cups. Their spirit guides came out too. These are all of their spirit guides here. King and Queen of Swords. Right here. They came out because they are giving him the spiritual ass whooping of his life right now. With the Justice card reversed and the Judgment card. I thought that the reason that it was showing, because it kept showing here now, it showed here now that he's watching and waiting to go now and working hard to go make an offer also to a Cancer, because he's been blocked from the Pisces. So now he's watching with the 7 of Pentacles here and working really, really hard, because, you know, you don't make a whole lot of money pulling rabbits out of hats. So he's working real hard now to get his money back up because he wants to go make a love offer to a Cancer. But the problem is he's not going to be able to get that money. He's sitting in the 9 of Pentacles reversed. See? You see this Magician? Look, look. You see he pulled that bird from up under his sleeve? You see how he pulled the bird from up under his sleeve? He ain't made but about $9. They paid him $90. They paid him $90 to do magic tricks for kids. He's not making no money right now. He can't get his finances together. The final cards that came out, check this out, y'all. The final cards that came out, he is being blocked from making love offers to anybody. He is penniless right now. The Hierophant came out. God. That's why. Because of God. Because of God sitting over all these spirit guides. I believe this was a divine masculine that was attacking his counterpart. This was a divine masculine that was attacking his counterpart. And he was warned time and time and time again to stop. And he kept on. The final card that came out was Temperance. Balance. God said enough. Yes. God said enough. And I'm speaking this for every single one of our high vibrational divine ones that have been being spiritually attacked in all forms, whether it be through energy, weapons, gang stalking, loss of employment through gang stalking, loss of love through harassment, blocking. Whatever you've been going through, God said it's enough. And it's come to an end right now. This just in. Temperance is being brought. Balance is being brought right now at this very moment. in this very moment, these people are getting their karma. All of these people. If I could let you all watch me deal these cards here. But you could have seen in my other readings that these cards fly out my hand. God said it's karma right now. It is divine retribution right now. In this very moment. Temperance is being poured out everywhere. And you got your spirit guides not only over you, but also the spirit guides over the people that have been attacking you. It is divine retribution.